Corner kick to Hearts. To be taken by outside left Hamilton. A shot into Thompson. Thompson across the goal. Coming there. Coming doesn't get it either. And it's there. The goal. Yes. The ball was tapped to Murray by Bowman when it looked as if Bowman had lost his chance. He very cleverly turned it into Murray's tracks. And from 5 or 6 yards range, Murray rocketed the ball into the roof of the net. And with about, I should say, 15 minutes play, Hearts have gone into the lead by 1-0. A goal scored by inside right Jim Murray. Bowman a nice pass into Smith's tracks. Smith and Hughes going for it. And this time a corner to Hibs. A corner to Hearts rather. Corner to Hearts on the right. Some 15 minutes left. Smith to take it left-footed. There it goes, coming across the face of the goal. Headed away. Hamilton trying to get his feet in. Can't do it. Ball to Blackwood. Can Blackwood turn it in? Across the face of the goal. And there it is! Murray from 6 yards. This opportunist player, 4 goals in his last 2 games. From 6 yards, the ball turned across the goal. And Murray hooked it past Wilson. 15 minutes to go. Hearts 2, Hibernian 2. And on pressure, a very well-merited equaliser and a reward for a hard afternoon's work by inside right Jimmy Murray.
Wallace. Nice one out to Traynor. Found the chink in the Hibs defence and a good one in. A beautiful header there by Alan Gordon. A wonderful headed goal after 28 minutes to put Hearts 1 goal up in this derby, perhaps rather against the run of play, but a beautifully taken goal after smart work there by Wallace and Traynor. Gaining in confidence all the time as a result of that very nicely headed goal by Gordon. Traynor, right-footed, and Gordon again completely in the clear, and marked just too far ahead and cut off there by McNamee, but Traynor's picked it up, moving dangerously on Hibs goal again, and just fails to get his crossover, but now Gordon's taken the block. Very neat play, and it's into Wallace inside the penalty area, and it's the second goal. Billy Wallace there from inside the penalty area, right-footed, shot Hearts into a 2-0 lead after 31 minutes, and that makes it 8 goals this season for Willie Wallace. Tremendous turn-up, but a great display of chance snapping by the Hearts. Another left-footed one from Johnny Hamilton, swinging in, pushed out. Goal there, pushed out by Billy Wilson to Alan Gordon, and the young inside layer, right-footed, shot the ball cleanly into the net. Not a very good clearance there, I'm afraid, by Billy Wilson, but the chance snapped up very well and very smartly by Alan Gordon after 19 minutes of the second half. Hearts now 3-1 ahead in a very strong position with only 25 minutes or so of this derby to go. Here's Eric Stevenson. Headed away by Poland. Forward now to Gordon. Out in the right wing, into the penalty area, right-footed across, punched away, there by Wilson, and Tommy White. A cracking shot right-footed, right into the middle of the goal. And now Hearts go 4-2 ahead in this rollicking derby game here in the rain at Easter Road. Tommy White scored 33 goals after he joined Hearts last season from St Mirren, but none perhaps any better than that. Hibs adopting a very fluid forward formation at the moment, no doubt in an effort to try and retrieve their situation. But a good move there by Wallace, he's coming through on his own, 25 yards out, and a low shot there, turned away for a corner by Wilson. Shevlin, well up again, helping on his attack. A high one, it's a good one. Onto the head there of Tommy Traynor, unmarked on the post, and with only 2 minutes left for play, Tommy Traynor has scored the 5th goal for Hearts, and it's now Hearts 5, Hibs 2. Hearts have really made the most today of every chance that has come their way, and given Hibs an object lesson in the very vital art of goal scoring.
that's given the Hearts supporters their first big cheer of this half. Anderson goes in to score! And it's... No, it's Hegarty.
Jeffries making a tackle. Dangerous cross. It has McKinley to go! An own goal by Eric Shedler. 20 minutes and it's Jim Jeffries' cross that put that one in. It's 3 against 3. Aodoni's on and what a goal! Kenny Aird gets the goal. Remember that Hearts haven't beaten Hibs here at Tynecastle for 10 years. Stevenson shrinks and he's on! What a run! Forward! Makes a goal! Well, this game's seesawing dramatically. Hearts 3, Hibs 1. Busby, and it's there! 79 minutes, Joe Busby, 4-1 for Hearts. Prentice making the run. Slips inside Brownlee. Prentice going right through and scoring! So Eamon Bannon to take it. Curling it low. McQuaid turning and scoring! Dennis McQuaid, within a minute of the restart of the second half, has made it Hibs 0, Hearts 1. Oh, a chance here for O'Connor, number 2. Hearts absolutely delighted. Derek O'Connor gets his second goal for them. 12 minutes into the second half. Hibernian 0, Hearts 2.
Park. That's Robertson. Park again, better ball inside. Mackay to Robertson. Well, there's a curl in Anderson. There's deflection, I think, 1 each. John Robertson, the man who seemed most likely to succeed, and he has. 31 minutes of the second half gone, to the delight of the Hearts support, and we, I think, had an almost perfect picture of that.
5 in the wall. Bannon leaves it. There's Ferguson. Now Bannon! Collins winning it back for Hibs. Well, that's good play from Collins. Running into that ruck of players in maroon and losing possession eventually. There's Ferguson putting out McKinley on the left. Robertson calls to the ball in the middle. Up he goes. There's Robertson.
Good swinging ball, that's a goal. Vucevic, the Yugoslav, cleanly in, and no wonder the goalkeeper's annoyed about that. The Edge Red Star player was totally uncovered.
Robertson. On there, the header from Robertson. Hearts go ahead 2 minutes into the second half, and the goal machine called John Robertson. Screens the ball very well. Scott Crabbe being challenged fiercely by Beaumont, but the corner kick's been given. Hart starting very briskly, looking to take the initiative in the early stages of the match. So John Burridge coming into this match after 3 straight shutouts, anxious to maintain that record. Hogg getting up well. There's Robertson! Typical finishing from Robertson. Hearts are ahead in just 4 minutes.
corner kick caused the damage as Graham Hall's contribution, which was crucial, getting up so well to that. But look at the turn on the 6-yard line from John Robertson. Well, Hogg does so well under a lot of pressure here. Keith Wright was the marker, but Robertson found space in that crowded goal mouth, and it's a perfect start for Hearts.
And here is Ferguson. What an arrival! And really against the run of play, Hearts have snatched the lead in the most dramatic fashion. Ian Ferguson sent on to try and pep things up, and how well he's done it.
Well, not a bad substitution here. I mean, it's a long free kick. We were talking about Ferguson's aerial ability when he came on. McPherson flicks it on, but it's actually a great right foot half volley here that comes again Hearts' way. Terrific finish. Long punt into the penalty box. Good flick on from David McPherson. Just goes over the back of the defender's head here. Just waits on it, times it lovely, and a terrific right foot shot right into the top of the net.
There's the lot. Levine getting the better of Evans in the air. Mackay to Robertson. Bannon sets off through the middle. There's the check to remain onside. Mackay looking for Bannon again. Oh, that's good play by Bannon. And it's forced in by John Robertson. The breakthrough for Hearts. And it was the strength and the experience of Eamon Bannon which made that possible. Oh, what a blow for Hibs, who defended so well. The pass there from Gary Mackay. Look at the strength here of Bannon. Leading into Brian Hamilton. Looked up, checked the options. Was blocked there by Hunter. And it was an own goal. It went straight in off Hunter. Well, such disappointment there for the Hibs defender who's played so well. Couldn't keep that out. He went in behind Chris Reid. Well, jubilation there for the Hearts supporters. The own goal by Gordon Hunter. Bannon hugging this left touchline now for Hearts. So two-footed for these crosses. Well, Mackay thought about letting that run. I thought it might have been a Hibs throw had it gone. That's sensible play by Mackay. Up goes Bannon. And it's turned in by Ian Ferguson. Hearts are back in front. Stunned again. It looked as though Chris Reid. Well, sympathy here for the young goalkeeper. But Bannon got up so well for that. And the goalkeeper couldn't recover quickly enough, and that pile of bodies inside the 6-yard box. Disappointment for Chris Reid as Ian Ferguson puts Hearts back in front. Once again, Hibs have left 3 players on the halfway line: Jackson, Weir and Evans, forcing Hearts to think about that. Mitchell's header. Hibs setting themselves for a counter-attack if they can get possession again. But it's back with John Robertson. And it's missed by Burridge. Did Ian Beale get a touch? That's the only question, but it's an error by Burridge without question. On the hour mark, Hearts go ahead. Well, John Robertson taking the credit for this. We'll see from this move whether Beard got a touch on this. Well, the answer is he didn't. The bounce deceived John Burridge, and the goal goes down to John Robertson. Well, John Burridge, bitterly disappointed, I've no doubt. Miller there to Mackay. This is Van de Ven. Now Derek Ferguson. Robertson playing it on, there's Beard! The end of the Hearts! 17 minutes of the match gone. Robertson the provider, Beard the finisher.
And a great counter-attack it was from Hearts. And look at the quality of the ball played in here by Derek Ferguson. Mitchell had to watch the ball to the right flank. Robertson helped it on. No one picked up Beard on the run. And a deadly header beats John Burridge. Halted by McKinley. That's for Johnston. He's inside David Farrell, supported by Cahoon. Well, Cahoon now hustled by two players. He still gets the cross in. Here comes McKinley. Fine play by McKinley. And the opening goal for Hearts is scored by John Robertson. 2.5 minutes on the clock. And the hammer of Hibs does it again. A brilliant finish here by John Robertson. It's his 9th goal of the season.
It's a lovely piece of skill by Tosh McKinley there. Look at that, there's John Robertson in a position to do what he does well, and really Hibs should know about his ability to score. He's done it so often together, but a lot of it's down to John Cahoon here. Puts in a nice ball at the back post, in comes Tosh McKinley, gets to that byline, there it is in net.
Not the kind of service Kevin McAllister likes, especially against Jim Weir, who's such a good central defender. Here's Foster, using his pace, a chance to win the game for Hearts. He's done it! It's Wayne Foster's first goal of the season, and it surely won the tie for Hearts. Right out of the blue, sheer joy for these Hearts supporters. And Sandy Clark on now, 4 minutes left, he says. Concentration required. And Wayne Foster is being booked for going to the Hearts supporters. But what a good finish this was.
Well, this is exactly why Sandy brought him on. His pace is always a threat at the back, but his composure's good there as well, because he takes his time. He knows exactly where Jim Leighton is. Here we see the initial pass, which splits the Hearts defence, the Hibs defence, just for about the first time this half, and there he is. He takes it well, steadies himself and places it past Jim Leighton. Crucial time to score a goal.
So the touch there by Mickey Weir gives the corner kick to Hearts. Levine and McPherson go forward. Willie Jimison is also there. There's trouble for Leighton. The goal for Hearts. Dave McPherson got a touch. Well, these cross balls have been causing problems all night. A magnificent corner kick that by Jim Brett, hanging in the wind there, and McPherson gives the slightest of touches. Hearts have taken the lead. Just 7 minutes from half-time, and Dave McPherson gets his first goal since returning to Hearts. See it again. 6 feet 3 inches tall, just the slightest of touches. That's Cahoon. Now John Miller. Hagan's through the middle. That's for Hagan. He's away from Mitchell. There's John Miller. That will settle it. A deadly finish by John Miller. And the spirited Hibs effort is surely now ended by that goal from Miller. Great ball played by Miller himself. For David Hagan. Mitchell appeared to have done the job well. And Hagan held it up. Knocked it square there for John Miller. And that was rifled home beyond Jim Leighton. What a good goal it was by Miller.
So just under 5 minutes of the first half left. Still no scoring. Here come Hearts. It's Robertson clipping it across. McPherson's there. And David McPherson scores for Hearts. Well, David McPherson looking at the far post and picking his spot beyond Jim Leighton. Well, John Robertson, who's always such a thorn on this Hibs side, providing the cross, and David McPherson not picked up. And picking his spot.
Great play, Terry, by John Robertson. He's worked and worked today. Not going to get much service into his feet. He's worked ever so hard, and he puts in a great cross for big Dave McPherson, who again has been playing particularly well.
That's a minute of stoppage time played as Nelson plays a high one forward. McPherson still up there. Little stumble there by John Cahoon. He's showing persistence. He's got the free kick. So Hearts battling right to the end, and some nerves starting to show among the Hibs players. Again, everyone's pushed forward. Well, when Robertson's inside the penalty area against Hibernian, anything's likely to happen. There's Robertson getting a little touch. Robertson trying to get in the shot. Oh, he's done it! It's unbelievable from John Robertson. He's done it again, and he's set a new record. That's his 23rd goal against Hibernian, and it's a new record for John Robertson. 184 league goals. He overtakes that other Hearts great Willie Bald in the most dramatic circumstances here at Easter Road. Well, he's punished Hibs down through the years. He got in a little touch there with his head. The ball broke back to him. There didn't seem to be any way through, but then he found the opening. A tremendous goal by John Robertson. Still it's Lawrence. Miller blocks on. Now it's John Miller. Little touch there by Cahoon. The chance is on here! And Hearts have equalised. 83 minutes, and Gary Mackay, the substitute, puts his side right back in the game. Gary Mackay, who had such a miserable afternoon against Hibs earlier in the season, little knockdown there by John Cahoon was meant for Robertson. It broke away to Mackay, and Gary Mackay scores a hugely important goal for Hearts.
Colin Cameron alongside him, tackled by Charnley. Weir, clever ball forward, looking for Cameron. Neil McCann! He scored! 7 minutes gone, and Neil McCann has given Hearts the lead. Beautifully constructed goal by Hearts, and delicately finished. The chip ball forward from David Weir. Colin Cameron got a toe to it, and McCann put it in the net. There really was good vision there from Weir. Hughes was taken out by Cameron. 1-0.
Fulton, that clever left foot of his. Robertson, who's so foxy in these situations. Fulton's header! Hearts have got the goal! And Hibs are behind, and we've only had 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what Hibs were dreading, an early goal for Hearts, and a very well worked goal. John Robertson did well, Neil McCann's ball in, and an excellent header. Terrific supporting run there from Steve Fulton. This is what we like midfield players to do, to support the front, and Stephen Fulton did that and got his head on it.
Robertson touching it off to the goal scorer, Steve Fulton. Hearts have got 4 forward ahead of him. Robertson looking for Fulton again. He's still going. Fulton, he's got another one. 10 minutes gone. 2-0. Steve Fulton scored them both.
Yeah, another
for Jim Jeffries.
Another tremendous example of going on ahead of the ball. And he got the break from Sean Dennis. It was a bit slack in Sean Dennis's back, but all credit to Steve Fulton. He took the chance, he gambled on going ahead of the ball, and the ball broke to him, and his left foot tucked it tidily away there.
Now Ritchie to Weir. Spurt of pace from Weir, away from Barry Levetti. David Weir gets a free kick just a few yards outside the penalty area. Grant Brebner lured into this tackle. And David Weir, I think, made the most of it, to be honest. But Willie Young was close in attendance to make the ruling. The anxious face on the goal line of Brian Gann, making sure the wall is expertly positioned. He's still not happy with it. John Robertson is over the free kick. Colin Cameron there as well. It's Robertson! It's almost unbelievable! He's been on the pitch a matter of seconds. And John Robertson fires in the equaliser. Storybook stuff. Robertson kisses the badge. That is his 27th goal against Hibs. People keep talking about the menace that he is to Hibs in these matches, and he keeps revisiting this fixture, and he keeps delivering the knockout blow. Flipped away by McGinley. Back in from Flugel for Kevin James. Won the header. McSwiggan's flick! And Gary McSwiggan equalises for Hearts. It's been coming in the last few minutes. Twice the Tynecastle team have been thwarted by the acrobatics of Scottson. Finally he's beaten
the aerial threats of Kevin James. His knockdown. McSwiggan got the flick. It was away from Skelton and trundling towards the far corner of the net. Nothing anyone could do here to keep it out of the net. It's 1-1.
Now here's a chance, Jackson and Cameron and Gary McSwiggan. With time, Hughes is going to make it. No, he just holds off McSwiggan. The Hearts players swarming forward. Here's Cameron. And again, Hibs have managed to get everybody back in, but that's nice play by Jackson. Tries a left foot shot, a goal! What a goal by Darren Jackson! Magnificent! If ever you needed to write the script in a derby match, Darren Jackson puts himself forward for the character Roy of the Rovers. What a finish! Well, it didn't look as if there was a chance on here. Jackson's touch took him away, and then he just looked up, left foot lashing it past Colgan.
Wanjo is to his right, and that's where it's going to go, I think. Kind of. Flugel makes the run ahead. Wanjo can't really see an option at the moment, so he might go for it himself. He does! Oh, yes! A quite glorious goal from Wanjo! And Hearts are heading into Europe!
That's a wonderful piece of technique here by the Spaniard. He appears to have nowhere to go here, just checks onto his right side, gets away from Ian Murray, and he has the composure there just to pass that inside the right-hand post. A little bit of bend on it, didn't go for power, but he was precise enough to leave Nick Colgan without a hope there, as the Hibs goalkeeper at full stretch tried to get to it. But he couldn't have been more accurate, Wanjo there. A wonderful goal, and you can see the relief there on Jim Jeffrey's face.
It'll be taken by Lee Makel. The Jambos looking to go back in front here. Makel whips it in, McSwiggan got a little touch! It's there! Gary McSwiggan celebrates! And Hearts are back on course for the UEFA Cup.
Well, he's hardly going to sniff all afternoon, Gary McSwiggan. It's a great delivery, and look at the pace on it. And the deftest of touches there is enough to beat Colgan. Good ball in. And McSwiggan just had to get a glance in that. Such was the pace and the ball as it came in here. And he does well up in front of John Hughes. Well, you can't blame Colgan there. Once again, the pressure off for Jim Jeffries.
The top scorer claims his 15th of the season.
Over his corner's an inviting one. It's headed away. Fulton then returns around. McKenna's onside, and he's going to score! Not the cleanest of connections, but Hearts are ahead. Kevin McKenna takes the salute of his teammates and the home fans. Alan Mabry swung in the corner. He was initially defending well. And Steve Fulton was hanging around and played in the header. Hibs reacted for offside, and Kevin McKenna just bounced the ball over Nick Colgan. Ian Murray was looking for the offside, couldn't get back in time. And it's the start that Frank Sauzet definitely didn't want.
Here's De Vries, in goes Andy Kirk! Kirk scores the opening goal! 18 minutes of the Edinburgh Derby gone. And that was top chance taking.
Yeah, it's route one really from Hearts. It's a long ball, not forward. De Vries is a big lad. He actually misses the ball. There's no contact whatsoever. Andy Kirk didn't wait to see if he was offside. He stuck the ball in the back of the net. And Hearts deservedly won up.
Only one goal for Kirk in the whole of last season. He's equalled that already this time around. And you have to admire a great bit of finishing from Kirk. De Vries succeeded in putting off Smith. Kirk was lost by the Hibs defence. They have to settle for one at the moment. Jean-Louis Valois looking to create number two. He's very elusive, difficult to tie down. Here's a chance for Mark De Vries. Is it two? It certainly is. A dream debut for Mark De Vries. His first goal for Hearts. His first start for Hearts. And they're 2-0 up in the derby.
It's a fantastic goal from Hearts. Valois again down that left-hand side, cutting inside again. A magnificent chip almost into the middle. And Big De Vries, he certainly controlled that one exceptionally well in his chest. And the ball was only going to end up one place, and that was the back of the net. Hearts deservedly 2-0 up. Great skill from Valois.
Hearts fans are excited about what they see from Valois. And they're certainly excited about this finish from the Dutchman, De Vries. He did everything right. 19 and a half minutes gone in the second half. Hearts 2, Hibs 1. Delicately poised. There's De Vries. There's Valois. Saved by King and De Vries! He scored a second. It's dreamland for the Dutchman. 3-1 Hearts. And that could be the goal that finally kills off Hibs' resistance. There's plenty time left. But now Hearts back with that 2-goal advantage.
It's that long ball again into the box. De Vries, enough presence here to get a flick on. Valois, shot on target, so important to hit the target. And what a composed finish. The big lad, we mentioned his touch earlier, but that's real composure. All he's got to do eventually is hit the target, and he does that exceptionally well. The Hearts boys are proven to be very effective today.
Well, a moment to savour for Mark De Vries. And an instant hero at Tynecastle. Craig Levein enjoyed that. Just a bit.
Rightly so.
McMullen for De Vries. Good touch. Could it be the hat-trick for Mark De Vries? It could, you know. Derby debuts don't come any better than this. And what a finish to complete your hat-trick. All the composure in the world.
It's a marvellous finish from the big fella. Great play from young McMullen down the left-hand side, lifting his head, and great delivery into the box. Great composure again, managing to take it beyond the defender and just chip it over Tony Kay, giving him no chance whatsoever. What a magnificent hat-trick in his first derby game in Edinburgh.
Well, I think he can probably now go 3 months without scoring, and the Hearts fans won't really mind too much, because it all means so much. And Craig Levein has a jig of joy with Peter Houston. I think Craig likes a wee glass of dry white of a matchday evening, and I think he might have quite a few tonight to celebrate this. 4-1 Hearts. Gary Smith wants the ball away, but Gary Wales onto it. Is there to be number 5 for De Vries? It's unbelievable! The freedom of Edinburgh awaits Mark De Vries, or half of it anyway. His first Edinburgh derby and 4 goals out of a 5-1 victory.
It's marvellous play from Gary Wales. He's chased a lost cause there. What a magnificent ball in, and that man, De Vries, is there again. It's a clinical header, it's an intelligent header across the goalkeeper, giving him absolutely no chance. Catched him wrong-footed. But Gary Wales managing to lift his head again. That's a great header, marvellous finish.
And Tony Cake knew that he was a beaten man because the header was directed across and away from him. There was no chance.
For McKenna. It's the equaliser.
It's a great ball from Janacek. McKenna, magnificent run, peeling off his marker, getting to the back post, and it's a great header across the goalkeeper, giving Cogan absolutely no chance whatsoever.
I was just about to say, Sandy, that much though Hibs have looked likelier to add to their lead than Hearts have looked likely to square the game, with the scoreline at 1-0, there's always the chance that that is going to happen. And Hearts look to have salvaged it right at the death. Maybury, Janacek, Stamp, that's Graham Weir, Janacek again, and full stop! Wins the Edinburgh Derby for Hearts! And Phil Stamp's second goal for Hearts is going to make it 2 out of 2 in the Edinburgh Derby for Hearts this season.
He's the hero. Janacek involved again. Stamp the little push and go. Janacek played him in again. And what a good finish that is. Across the goalkeeper, low down.
Comes Nielsen. That's good play by Nielsen. Hartley loves this situation, running at defenders. But he goes up, letting it up. He's a chance now for Hearts. It's got to go in this time. Hearts had the lead. It's Rudolf Skacel who scored. McAllister plays it long, looking again for Bidner. Hartley following up. That was an arm used by Glass, and the penalty kick has been given. Clear handball by Glass, and why, I really don't know. So it's Hartley against Markowski. Deadly finish again. Hearts are 2-goal lead. The top of the league is beckoning. McAllister forward for Skacel. Good movement by Waller. He received that extremely well. The ball inside is not a bad one either. Ward breaks kindly now. There's the third from Stephen Simmons. The Hibs catastrophe in defence. Space here for Mikkel Yunus. Oh, that's number 4. Markowski completely deceived.
inside to Scatchel, he can be dangerous here. It's in! Hearts have opened the scoring. Hartley taking this with great care. It's a high one, played back. Scatchel, it's in! Well, there's confusion again. Caldwell now. Scatchel, can he kill it off? There's a appeal for a penalty, it is. And this could be the end. Hartley, 3-0. Thompson getting to it. Vera making the mistake, recovers very well though. Scatchel just brushing the man aside there, Whittaker. Still Scatchel going in, it's there! Callum Elliott, number 4.
Smith, Benjaloon, Scatchel for Hartley. Now, opportunities here. Kauskas arriving on the scene. Hartley! Paul Hartley gives Hearts the lead in this all-Edinburgh semi against his old club, and that has fired a few dreams at Hampden.
Well, there's a heavy price to be paid even when you lose the ball, and it's Benjaloon, I'm afraid, who loses it here. Midway inside the Hearts half of the pitch, but watch the break and watch the support from Hartley. Jankowskis gives it time to look up. Hartley continues the run, and that is the deftest of touches with the outside of his right foot. And that is a big price to pay for losing the ball midway inside your own half. It was Benjaloon who gave the ball up, and only a matter of seconds later, it's in the back of the Hibs net.
Webster and Gonsalves have come up predictably. Hartley goes for goal, and he's found it! A stunning strike! Paul Hartley does it again! Now they are dreaming of a place in the final.
Well, if Markowski decides that he doesn't want a two-man wall there, it's got to be more central. And he's just been totally outwitted by wonderful technique from Paul Hartley. Only one in the wall, Kevin Thompson got a certain the goalkeeper. I don't think the goalkeeper should be beaten from that angle. Taking nothing away from Hartley, who gets great action on the ball. But I'll tell you what, Tony Mowbray will not be happy with his keeper being beaten from there.
He knew it was going in, didn't he? Paul Hartley. 10 minutes for Hibs to save themselves, but it's going to take a monumental effort. Of that there is no doubt. Oh, and Markowski with another error, and Jankowskis wraps it up. It doesn't get much better than this. Beating your fierce rivals in a Scottish Cup semi. Bring on Gretna.
I think Ziggy Markowski's got to hold his hands up again. He was always favourite to win it, and then seemed to check here. Seemed to check, let Jankowskis in, and no way back after that. And he was always favourite to win this, the Hibs goalkeeper, then checked, thought he had more time than he had. And to be fair to Jankowskis, who wasn't prepared to give it up, he gets his reward. And that really is lights out now for Hibs.
Pospisil chasing this. Oh, he's been held back, and Gary Smith's going to get a red card, surely.
There's no choice.
Gary Smith is sent off. Hibs are down to 9 men, and it's a pen.
I hate to say it again, but I think Markowski should come for this. The ball from Paul Hartley's travelled 50-60 yards. Expected to see the goalkeeper coming out, stayed where he was. And that is not a difficult decision for Stuart Doogan. You can see his angle here, it's perfectly placed to see it.
Paul Hartley is going to be on a hat-trick. Harry Smith sent off.
Ivan Sproul sent off. Paul Hartley has never ever scored a hat-trick. This would be the time. Here comes Hartley, and here comes a hat-trick. What a hero, a superhero. 3 for Hartley, 4 for Hearts, and Jambo's dreams have come so very true.
Thoroughly deserved hat-trick for Paul Hartley as well. A penalty, a free kick, and a wonderful first goal that broke the deadlock. It sums up the confidence of a player who's right at the top of his game and who developed very late in his career, but a top drawn midfield player these days.
Wallace. Markowski came a long way and didn't get to it. And Hearts have got one back. Just the response they needed. Velichka has got the goal. And they're back in this Edinburgh derby.
Well, Malkowski, what is he doing? It's absolutely abysmal goalkeeping. They've got 2 big centre-halves at 6'4". He's got absolutely no need to come for this. It's getting dealt with. He's not going to score a header from that sort of range. He comes out, he gets nowhere near it, and you have to say Velichka does well. But it's dreadful goalkeeping. Rob Jones is there, and Hibs and Malkowski have just thrown Hearts a lifeline.
Long ball here for Velichka. Oh, and it's gone under Malkowski, and Velichka gets his second of the game, and Hearts have gone from 2 down to 2-2. Malkowski beaten, and Valdas Ivanauskas' Hearts may well have saved the derby day.
Well, it's an absolute disaster from a Hibs point of view. It's one long straight ball, they don't deal with it. He gets in behind Whittaker. I was wondering why he was in the team before Bednar. He's worked hard, and that's an excellent finish. The goalkeeper, it has to be said, should be covering that near post. I don't think he covers his selling glory, but it's a fantastic finish, opportunist, difficult take on the volley, and an unexpected second goal for Velichka gets Hearts right back in this match. But there was time and space for Benjaloun. What a chance from so early on.
Well, he's smiling a bit, but will Hibs rue that? They might do straight away, because it's come across to Hartley. Paul Hartley with less than 2 minutes on the clock. He always scores against his former club Hibs, and he hasn't hung around here. He's got them in his sights again.
Well, give us a smile. What about that? What a start. I mean, they should have been 1-0 down. Hearts, 20 seconds or so later. I think it's Bednar that sticks it in, and that's what Hartley's at his best. Flicked on. Bednar, I think, is going for goal there, and that's where your midfielder should be. Getting into the box, and he's not going to miss from there. Sure, Paul Hartley will fancy it. He looks like the man that's got options here to go to the keeper's right or the keeper's left. It's a pretty centre area.
Really took it then, Hartley. Don't think he would have been allowed to get away with that, though. Mark McCurry sorting out the wall. It is Hartley. And Malkowski's lost it. And Hearts go 2 up. Jankowskis making the most of another dreadful error from Malkowski yet again in an Edinburgh derby. It is 2-0.
Well, I've seen some blunders in my time, but that's up there. We're giving them credit at half-time, the lads in the studio, for his save in the first half. But that's a dreadful mistake. It really is, because it's a poor free kick. It's bread and butter. How How's he let that go? What a gift to Hearts. Oh, Malkowski, for me, he's a liability in goal for Hibs. He makes far too many mistakes. He was having a good afternoon, but that's a dreadful start to the second half, and that's a dreadful mistake.
On by Bednar. And Mikalunas! Saulius Mikalunas makes his mark. Hearts 3, Hibs 2 in an epic Edinburgh derby.
Well, no wonder he's getting mobbed by his players. And John Collins is frustrated because what a finish from Mikalunas. They don't deal with it, Hibs, as the ball comes in. It's not a great ball in, and they don't clear it. They allow it to run across them to the edge of the box. Mikalunas kind of in off the right hand side on his weaker left foot, and Malkowski's getting no chance. That is a top class finish in a game like this after losing 2 goals to take the lead again. And what a finish from Mikalunas. What a blow for Hibs.
Sent off against Hibs in October. He has scored a screamer there to give Hearts the edge. Take 2. Driver tries again. All the keepers come for it. Not very convincing. And it's been turned in by Zaliukas. And Hearts have struck late on at Easter Road against their fierce rivals. Andy McNeil unable to deal with it, and Hearts may be spoiling the League Cup winning party here.
Well, quite simply, the goalkeeper doesn't deal with it properly. Just flaps at it, and to be fair to Zaliukas, there's a lot of defending to do, but that's an excellent finish. Keeps it down, and once again, in a derby, Edinburgh derby, John Collins has another goalkeeping error. Looks like it's going to cost them.
Well, goalkeeping errors all too prevalent for Hibs of late. It happened to Zibi Malkowski in Edinburgh derbies. It happened to Simon Brown against Rangers the other week. And now Andy McNeil, the latest victim of the goalkeeping chinks here. An ineffective palm away, allowing Zaliukas to drill it back in. The last time these two teams met here at Tynecastle, they gave us probably the game of the season on Boxing Day. Pospisil chasing this. Hogg and Martis finding it awkward. Oh, what a start! Pospisil! After 24 seconds, it's Hearts 1, Hibs 0, and that's the way to start an Edinburgh derby.
Well, let me tell you, it's 10 out of 10 for perseverance for Pospisil. But if you cannot defend one punt up the field like that and you've got 3 centre-halves, then you've got big problems. The goalkeeper's blameless because he's got absolutely no chance. We spoke about him having protection before the game. He got absolutely no protection here. It's one disaster after another. As a centre-half, you cannot allow the ball to bounce there. He allowed it to bounce. 10 out of 10 for perseverance. What a dreadful start from Hibs.
Hogg and Martis, the guilty men, as Mikael Pospisil celebrates his first ever goal in an Edinburgh derby. Oh, McNeil, it's another error, and Andrew Driver makes it 2-0. Hearts are loving it, but it's another Edinburgh derby clanger from a Hibs goalkeeper. It just keeps on happening.
Well, we spoke about it before the match. We didn't want to see it happen. We know players make mistakes, but you have to learn from your mistakes. OK, the surface, the conditions play their part, but it's got to be bread and butter. How many mistakes are Hibs goalkeepers going to make in derbies? But credit to Driver, he finishes it well. But my, oh my, he's just made 2 very good saves. His confidence must have been high, but he's just absolutely gifted the second goal to Hearts. Oh, and how must he be feeling now?
Away up in Gorgie at Tynecastle Park, there's a wee football team that will aye make its mark. They've won all the honours for footballing arts, and there's nae other team to compare with the Hearts. H-E-A-R-T-S. If you can't spell it, then here's what it says. Hearts, Hearts, glorious Hearts, it's down at Tynecastle they bide. The talk of the tune are the boys in maroon, and old Ricky supports them with pride. This is my story, this is my song. Follow the Hearts and you can go wrong. Though some say the Rangers and Celtic are grand, the boys in maroon are the best in the land. We've won the league flag and we've won the league cup. Though we sometimes go down, we can go back up. Our forwards can score and it's no idle talk. Our defence is as strong as the old Castle Rock. H-E-A-R-T-S. If you can't spell it, then here's what it says. Hearts, Hearts, glorious Hearts, it's down at Tynecastle they bide. The talk of the tune are the boys in maroon, and old Ricky supports them with pride. And national caps we can always supply, like Massey and Walker or Bolden Mackay. If I had the time, I could name dozens more who have helped in producing the old Hampden Roar. H-E-A-R-T-S. If you can't spell it, then here's what it says. Hearts, Hearts, glorious Hearts, it's down at Tynecastle they bide. The talk of the tune are the boys in maroon, and Ricky supports them with pride. This is my story, this is my song. Follow the Hearts and you can go wrong. Though some say the Rangers and Celtic are grand, the boys in maroon